The Young and the Restless, spoilers. Next, Hai Week, Mai Mui Tam, To Hai Mui Chin, Hai Le, Hai Mui Shao. Welcome back to our channel, Besties. Today is a beautiful, chaotic day in the soap universe, and we are absolutely vibrating with energy to unpack the latest drama that just dropped. Grab your iced coffees and strap in, because we are going off the rails today. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally shaking. My soul has actually left my body, and I need to talk about this now. I am personally offended by the sheer audacity of these characters today. It's giving major I cannot even energy, and we are spilling all the tea right now. Let me just tell you, I was mid-skincare routine, literally smearing a charcoal mask all over my face in the rug, and I had to yeet my phone across the room when I saw what Jack Abbott is doing. Send help. I am not okay. We are dissecting this tea with absolute cinematic mayhem because the stakes are astronomical, and I am genuinely spiraling. Okay, wait, let's start with the Abbott mansion because the vibes there are straight up toxic right now, and I am totally living for it. Kyle Abbott is basically the only person with a functioning brain cell in that entire house. He straight up confronts Jack, and it is the most intense, uncomfortable father-son dynamic I have ever witnessed. Kyle walks in looking so stressed his hair is practically graying in real time, and he asks his dad, "You're not still planning on using Patty to get back at Victor, are you? You guys." The way Jack just stood there, I am hyperventilating. Jack is basically playing with nuclear codes right now. Did I say that yet? Ugh, my brain is mush. Moving on, but seriously, Jack using Patty Williams. Patty is officially on my do not perceive list. She is unhinged, and Jack manipulating her obsession to take down Victor Newman is genuinely the most chaotic, messy, and frankly hypocritical thing he could possibly do. And don't even get me started on the vibes of Jack's whole revenge era. Bestie, be for real right now. You are already on the verge of divorce because Diane caught you in bed with Patty on a boat. And now you want to weaponize Patty against Victor. I'm spiraling over his choices. Jack is acting like some mastermind villain, but he is just a messy man who cannot stop self-sabotaging. I am calling it right now. The villain arc is about to go nuclear, and Jack is going to lose everything. Kyle is practically begging him to stop, asking if he's already started the plan. The silence, the tension, it was absolute cinematic mayhem. I was screaming at my screen, "Kyle, take his phone away. Lock him in a closet." Jack is genuinely risking his entire legacy just to score points against Victor, and it is a total dumpster fire waiting to happen. Wait, can we just pause and remember the lore for a second? Because I feel like some people are forgetting who Patty Williams actually is. This woman is not just some random ex-lover. She literally poisoned Summer Newman when Summer was a baby, a literal infant. She kissed Summer with poison on her lips. And Jack, Summer's former stepdad, is out here thinking he can just put a leash on this woman and use her like a pawn on a chessboard. Jack is genuinely delusional. I am screaming into the void. How does he think this ends? Does he think Patty just going to politely ruin Victor and then go back to her knitting. No, she is going to burn the entire Abbott legacy to the ground, and Jack is basically handing her the matches. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but my brain is literally buffering from the sheer audacity of this plot. We have to talk about Phyllis Summers. You guys, I cannot breathe. Phyllis is straight up losing her grip on reality, and I am both terrified and obsessed. She is in her suite pacing around like a caged tiger, and Michael Baldwin, bless his exhausted, stressed out heart, is just trying to save her from herself. And what does Phyllis do? She fires him again. Your services are no longer required, she says, looking like a total ice queen while her entire life is actively crumbling into dust. Michael is legit so done. He just looks at her and asks, what the hell are you plotting? And honestly, same Mickle, same. Let's talk about the AI evidence for a second because it is straight up dystopian. Victor and Victoria literally faked digital footprints, emails, everything to frame Phyllis. And Michael Baldwin, the only man who has the brain power to untangle this digital nightmare, is just trying to explain to her that the forensics experts think the evidence is real. The eye was trained on Phyllis's actual writing style. It is so flawless that even the cops are fooled. And instead of sitting down, taking a breath, and strategizing with her lawyer, Phyllis goes into full feral mode. She is cutting off her nose to spite her face, firing your only ally, firing the brilliant legal shark who is desperately trying to keep you out of a prison jumpsuit. It is straight up self-sabotage. I am physically vibrating from the stress of watching her isolate herself. She is officially pushing everyone away so she can go full rogue. I am manifesting a total disaster by the next update, because when Phyllis goes rogue without Michael to reel her in, people end up locked in basements, which is honestly so unhinged. And she is plotting something so dark, so desperate, and she doesn't want Michael's pesky ethics getting in the way. I literally had to pause the episode and scream into a pillow because I am so deeply invested in her survival, but she is making it so hard to root for her right now. She is on a one-way collision course with absolute destruction. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's pivot to the GCAC because the awkwardness was genuinely palpable. Daniel Romalotti is sitting there, and Christine walks up. Now, we know Christine has her own massive drama going on, but she takes one look at Daniel and sees that he looks like he hasn't slept in 3 business days. And she asks him what's wrong, and he hits her with, I hope nothing's wrong. Have you heard from my dad? Stop. Where is Danny Romalotti? The fact that Daniel is asking Christine, who is literally Danny's wife, if she knows where he is sending me into a full-blown panic attack. Why is Danny missing? Is he caught up in Phyllis's mess? Is he just ignoring his phone? I am literally unwell over this mystery. The tension in that restaurant was so thick you could cut it with a butter knife. Daniel's face was giving pure, unfiltered anxiety. He loves his dad so much, and the fact that Danny is just MIA while everyone else in Genoa City is losing their minds is highly suspicious. I am genuinely terrified that Danny has stumbled into the crossfire of Victor's war or Phyllis's unhinged plotting. My grip on reality is slipping just thinking about Daniel pacing around, checking his phone every 5 seconds, while Christine is just standing there looking confused. We need a search party immediately. If anyone hurts Danny, I am straight up rioting, manifesting his safe return right now. Oh, hold on. Cut the cameras, dead ass. We have to talk about Devon and Mariah. I am literally hyperventilating right now because this scene at the mental health facility broke me into a million tiny pieces. Basically, Lily has been begging Devon to let go of his absolute um, rage toward Mariah. We all know the history. Mariah had a psychological break, kidnapped baby Dominic, and took a plea deal to be in this facility instead of prison. Devon has been furious, straight up trying to get a judge to throw her in a cell. He has been so rigid and unforgiving. But then he actually visits her. He walks into that sterile, depressing visiting room, and the vibe is so heavy I felt it in my chest. Devon sits down across from Mariah, who looks so fragile and vulnerable, and he just slides a piece of paper across the table. "This is for you," he says. "You guys." What is on that paper? Is it a drawing from Dominic? Is it a letter? Is it legal papers officially dropping his petition to send her to prison? I am literally begging the universe for it to be a sweet update about Dom because Mariah is suffering so much. When Devon slid that paper, my heart actually stopped beating for a full 10 seconds. I was clutching my chest, whispering to my screen, "Please let Devon be a good person today. If it's a trap, or if he's being cruel, he is officially cancelled in my book. But if he is finally showing her some mercy, I will genuinely sob." This entire episode was an absolute psychological masterpiece, and I am not okay. Everyone is making the most chaotic choices possible. Jack is flirting with disaster using Patty. Phyllis is firing her only lifeline. Daniel is searching for his missing dad. And Devon is holding Mariah's fragile heart in his hands. I am so deep in this lore that I don't even know what my real life is anymore. This show is my entire personality now. I need to go lay down on the floor and stare at the ceiling to process all of this. Let me know in the comments if you are also spiraling, because I genuinely need a support group after this. Okay. Love you. Bye.